Hey guys, iNobody's Help here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to share with you guys the exact release time and date for the first beta for iOS 14. I know a lot of you guys are excited to see the first beta for iOS 14 as well as I am. Now, WWDC, as of the filming of this video, is 10 days away. So in 10 days, we'll see the first beta. But what about release times and dates? Now, Apple has updated their newsroom, as you can see here, with additional information and a lineup, a breakdown of the event Keynote, when it's going to happen. And in this video, I'm going to show you when you can watch this event, where you can watch this event, and of course, also tell you exactly when iOS 14 Developer Beta 1 will be available for registered developers. Now, this year, there's some rumors of new hardware to be announced at this event. We could be seeing new Apple headphones announced. Also, a new iMac is rumored to be announced at this event, and maybe other minor things like HomePod Mini as well. So we'll have to wait and see. So the first keynote, this is the information right here that we want to look at. Apple, of course, will be holding WWDC digital only, so you'll be able to watch live on your iOS device or any device, and I'll show you here in a second. But the special event keynote is June 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now that pretty much tells us that if we go to the Clocks application, we head on over to World Clocks, you should have Cupertino already preloaded. If you don't, add Cupertino. And on June 22nd at 10 a.m. Cupertino time, that is when the event will be live no matter where you're at across the world. So the first keynote event, this one says discovered exciting new innovations and updates coming to all Apple platforms later this year. The keynote will be streamed directly from Apple Park at the Apple Developer application, the Apple Developer website, the Apple TV app, and YouTube as well. And the event will also be on demand after it concludes. Now, when will Apple be holding the actual software event? This is what's interesting. This is why we could see some hardware this year, because Apple's first keynote will be discovering exciting new innovations for upcoming updates to all Apple platforms. Now, the second keynote, this one sounds more like a software-driven keynote here because, of course, we see iOS, iPadOS, macOS, tvOS, and watchOS. This year, we could also see HomePod OS, but we'll have to wait and see for that. So this is the second keynote here, Platform State of the Union. Here is where the engineers take a deep dive into the latest advancements across iOS, iPadOS, macOS, tvOS, and watchOS. State of the Union will be available on demand after its conclusion as well, and you can stream it and watch it on the developer application, YouTube, the developer website. We'll have links in the description, but the second keynote will be happening at 2 p.m. Pacific time the same day. So 2 p.m. once again, go to World Clocks. When it hits 2 p.m. Cupertino time, that is when the second keynote will be happening, and that is when Apple will most likely show off the latest advancements for iOS with iOS 14 and iPad OS. Now, the keynotes usually last about 2 hours roughly, so by 4 p.m. Cupertino time, Apple could be concluding the actual keynote, and we could see iOS 14 Beta 1 around 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. Cupertino time on June 22nd. So super exciting, 10 days from seeing the first beta for iOS 14. Of course, you can expect my coverage on iPadOS, everything from iOS. I mean, just so much happening this year. We'll have to wait and see. So let me know if you're excited for iOS 14, WWDC this year, iPadOS, and everything that Apple is rumored to be announcing in terms of software and hardware on June 22nd. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching today's video, guys, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.